Well, a new week, out and about week 30, starts with BHF, week 37, day 73. Well, that's day 1 done. Our foundation, week 37, day 74, tomorrow. Day 2 of week 30, BHF, week 37, day 74. Done on the BHF, that's week 37, day 74 done. And, well, as I say, I sometimes do have that fate where things happen for a reason. Leaving the shop 10 minutes later than usual. Greeted by a young lad who I'm sure I've seen in the past, I just can't place him. Knew me by name and seen me on YouTube, so let's hope he sees this as well. So, out and about return tonight, we return to Stormy Corner, except it's a Thursday night tonight. We finally get around to the Liverpool Senior Cup semi-final as Skem United host Everton U23s. Team sheet on the way. As far as the team sheet goes, any Everton fans, 2 names that you will recognise straight away is Luke Garbutt and Conor McElhenney, played in the Premier League last year. As far as Skem's concerned, well, it's basically the same team as last season with the odd few at the bottom. Anthony Cato and Lucas Porquet, so let's hope it's a little better than last Tuesday. Luckily I didn't see that one. Well, sadly, out and about ends with the first semi-final of the week. Skem lose 4-0 to Everton U23s. Out and about returns, stadium travels, Doncaster tomorrow night. So, a new stadium on the Stadium Travels visit. This time it's a Keepmoat Stadium in Doncaster, home of the Doncaster Rovers and Doncaster LFC of League One. Tonight's game obviously is a different one than usual. Challenge Cup semi-finals. Wigan face LFC, and Wigan apparently are bringing 4,000 fans up. LFC are bringing 7,000. So there's a bit of a difference there in attendance. So, here we are in the Keepmoat Stadium up in Doncaster for Challenge Cup semi-final against Wigan Warriors and LFC. Now, like I say, it's my first visit here, but on first glance, it's a bit like the Halliwell Jones in Warrington, except instead of being in blue and yellow, it's in red and white. Pretty decent stadium, I'd say. As far as So, out comes the Challenge Cup onto the pitch, and now it's probably as good a time as any to do statistics for tonight. On a personal level, 212th overall game for me, 199th for Wigan, 12th against LFC so far, 9 wins, 2 defeats. The 2 defeats this season at Wigan and back in 2013 at Wigan, the week after the final. Currently on a 1-game losing streak, of course. However, against Hull at neutral level, it's 1 out of 1. Obviously Wembley 2013. 13th neutral game for me, so far 9 wins, so I'm going for a 10th. 14 Challenge Cup game overall, which means for me Wembley could be my 15th. And second Challenge Cup semi-final, obviously the first being at Lee against London in 2013. So here we go, Challenge Cup semi-final time. Wigan Warriors against Hull FC. Obviously the atmosphere so far absolutely brilliant. Only one of these will go to Wembley. My hope is it's Wigan. Wigan against Hull, 8 o'clock kick-off, Keepmoat Stadium. So half time here at Keepmoat Stadium. Wigan 6, LFC 2, house and a half. Definitely not to forget. Brilliant first half. Well, full time here at the Keepmoat Stadium, and as a Wigan fan, it's not really a good result because full time Wigan 12, LFC 16, Wigan are not going to Wembley, and that means my first potential stadium travels from Wembley will not be happening. So we save £84, but I would have liked to have gone. That's how it goes, sadly. So stadium travels will take a break for a while. It will resume Castleford away in the Super 8s. As far as out and about is concerned, my busy weekend continues to Skem host Enfield tomorrow afternoon. Well, that stadium travel is closed. So, in terms of out and about, like I say, today, with it having gone midnight, sees a second visit to Stormy Corner on this trip for the Skem Enfield anniversary celebration of Wembley. Sunday, well, it's going to be a trip to Orrell, as Wigan host Hull for the second time this week. At this time it's at reserve level, so that should be interesting. As I say, 2 semi-finals in 2 days, not really very good. And then a strange comment from a certain somebody. So, out and about return today for Skem vs Enfield 1967 reunion. So, it's at the afternoon at Stormy Corner. Obviously the weather pretty decent at the moment. We had a bit of sun before. This one's a special one. 50th anniversary of the meeting at Wembley between what was Enfield Town and Skelmersdale United. All players have been on the pitch before, so let's hope for a good game this afternoon. As far as team news goes, Skem a few missing because he's got an oldie. Better to do it now than do it during the season. Pretty strong though, overall. Programme for this afternoon's game is a special one, sort of likened to the 1967 one. So, half-time here at Stormy Corner, and continuing what's not been a very good week for results so far. Skelmersdale United currently losing at half-time. Skem 0, Enfield 2. So, full-time here at Stormy Corner, Skem United 2, Enfield 3. Skem did well in the second half, to be honest. 2-0 down at half-time. Penalty from Oman and a brilliant goal from Lucas Porquet, who hopefully will be keeping into next season. As far as I'm about concerned, like I say, 3 defeats this weekend from 3 games, and I'm not really hopeful for FC reserves tomorrow being a win for Wigan, so it's going to be 4 out of 4 I think, but we'll soon see. So, packed week of out and about end with Hull and Wigan reserves here at Orrell. So, here we are, day 4 out of 4 as this out and about run I seem to be on. So far we've had 3 games and 3 defeats. This one, I'll be honest, I'm not expecting much. Teams are quite strong for both sides though, but you never know. As far as Wigan's concerned, James Worthington Davies, Jack Higginson, Jake Moore, Liam Marshall's nice to see back. He got our Championship Player of the Year at centre on sale. James Barron, Josh Woods, Paddy Jones, Luke Waterworth, Sam Brady, Matt Davies, Perry Casey, Carl Shelford, Sam Ajimu, Ollie Partington, Sam Kabula, Deck O'Donnell, Ben Kilner, Joe Killing and Sam Grant. The whole FC quite a strong one in terms of first teamers. You look at Callum Lancaster, Tyson Wilson's played this season, Jack Downs as well. A very strong team overall. So as previously mentioned, it's Wigan reserves against Hull reserves. Statistics for me today. 213th overall game, 200th for Wigan. Obviously it would have been nice to have been the semi-final, but then it would have been a bit of a weird 200 game because it was a loss. Second versus FC reserves, obviously meeting earlier in the season, Wigan were comfortable leaders at half time and then completely collapsed in the second half. So obviously it's a 1-game losing streak. 41st game in 2016. The reason I say that is because I completely forgot that the semi-final on Friday was my 40th this year. Third reserves game overall. Obviously we played Hull, this will be the second time, and St Helens here that I've been to, and 39th at Orrell overall. So out come the Hull team. Obviously the crowd's not as big as I thought it would be, but then probably a lot of the Hull fans are queuing for Challenge Cup final tickets. Out comes the Wigan team. I say going for the first win in the reserves this season. So half time here, Wigan 10, FC 20. Well, full time from what's now known as the Fairest Accountant Stadium. Wigan 20, FC 42. So as far as weekends go, I've had better, put it that way. 4 days, 4 games, 4 defeats. So that's out and about week 30 ended, and it's not one I'll be looking back fairly too often. Like I say, Skem Thursday night was a loss, Wigan Friday night was a loss, Skem yesterday was a loss, and Wigan reserves a loss today. So that's this week done.